A very good morning and namaskar to my wonderful children of grade 7. So, through this video, we would be going to start a new chapter of geography, that is chapter number 4, air. So, let's start the chapter.
My dear children, our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called the atmosphere. All living beings on this earth depend on the atmosphere for their survival. It provides us the air we breathe and protect us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. And without this blanket of protection, we would be baked alive by the heat of the sun during the day and get frozen during the night. So, in this chapter, first of all, we would be understanding about the components of this environment. Children, do you know that the air we take in while breathing is actually a mixture of many gases? Surprised? Let's understand. Nitrogen and oxygen are two gases which make up the bulk of the atmosphere. There are other gases as well, like carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon, and hydrogen, but they are found in lesser quantities. Apart from these gases, tiny dust particles are also present in the air. This pie chart gives you the percentage of different constituents of air. Let's learn about the nitrogen gas first. Nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen into our lungs and exhale it. But plants needs nitrogen for their survival. Now, let's learn about the oxygen gas. Children, oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. Humans and animals take oxygen from the air. And children, do you know that green plants produce oxygen during photosynthesis? And in this way, oxygen content in the air remains constant. And if we cut the trees, then this balance gets disturbed. Now let's learn about the carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is another important gas in the atmosphere. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Humans or animals release carbon dioxide. This amount of carbon dioxide released by the humans or animals seems to be equal to the amount used by the plants, which makes a perfect balance. बेटा अभी तक हमने पढ़ा कि एटमॉस्फेयर होता क्या है और इसमें कौन कौन से कंपोनेंट्स पाए जाते हैं. नाउ लेट्स लर्न अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर. बेटा आवर एटमॉस्फेयर इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 5 layers as you can see in this picture, starting from the earth's surface. This is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Let's learn all of these layers one by one. Let's learn about the first layer, that is troposphere. Beta, this layer is the most important layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 kilometers and the air we breathe exists here. Almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog occur in this layer only. Understood? Now, let's learn about the second layer of the earth, that is stratosphere. And above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 50 kilometers. So, इसकी जो height होती है वो कितनी होती है? 50 kilometers तक होती है. And this layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomena. Okay, so this kind of condition is ideal for flying aeroplanes. तो हमारे जो aeroplanes fly करते हैं वो इसी layer के अंदर करते हैं. And one of the most important feature of stratosphere is that it contains the layer of ozone gas, okay, and which help us in protecting from harmful effects of the sun rays. Now, let's learn about the mesosphere. You know, this is the third layer of the atmosphere and it lies just above the stratosphere. Stratosphere के ऊपर कौन सी layer होती है? Mesosphere. And it extends up to the height of 80 kilometers. And I'll tell you the interesting fact, जो उल्का पिंड होते हैं, that is जो meteoroids होते हैं, they burn up in this layer on entering from the space. Now let's learn about the next layer, that is thermosphere. Beta, in thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. And you know, thermosphere extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. And I'll tell you the interesting fact that this layer helps in radio transmission. जो जितने भी radio transmission होते हैं, इस लेयर में, इस काम में ये लेयर बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होती है. इनफैक्ट रेडियो वेव्स ट्रांसमिटेड फ्रॉम द अर्थ आर रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक टू द अर्थ बाय दिस लेयर ओनली. नाउ exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere, and this layer has a very thin air. Light gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. Beta, in this video we have understood about the structure of the atmosphere और हमारा atmosphere जो है, अर्थ का जो atmosphere है वो कितने layers में divided है, that we have already learned. Now let's understand about the weather and climate. So in this सबसे पहले हम समझेंगे कि weather क्या होता है. बेटा, weather is hour to hour और day to day condition of the atmosphere. अब मैं आपको एक एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. लाइक अ हॉट और अ ह्यूमिड वेदर may make you irritable, but a pleasant breezy weather make anyone can cheerful, and even you can plan for a outing. अगर आपको अच्छा सा किसी दिन वेदर मिले तो आप प्लान करते हो ना आउटिंग के, चलो आज बाहर घूम के आते हैं, ठीक है. सो वेदर कैन चेंज ड्रामेटिकली फ्रॉम डे टू डे. हो सकता है कि मॉर्निंग का वेदर बहुत ख़राब हो, बहुत ह्यूमिड हो, बट शाम आते आते तक जो वेदर है वो बहुत प्लेजेंट हो जाए. सो वेदर जो है वो भी एक फिनोमेना है, किसका? हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर का. एंड यू नो दैट the average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time represent like the climate of a place. अगर मान लो आप बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी अगर मई और जून के मंथ में होती है तो वो उस टाइम का क्लाइमेट है. सो नाउ डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई वी हैव डेली वेदर फोरकास्ट? So beta, let's understand the next topic of this chapter, that is air pressure. And you will be surprised to know that the air above us presses us with a great force on our body. तो हमारी जो bodies हैं उसकी चारों तरफ से air जो है हमें प्रेस करती है, प्रेशर देती है. However, we don't even feel it. This is because the air presses us from all directions and our body exerts the counter pressure. Okay, so air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the earth's surface. Okay, so and you know that the air pressure is highest at the sea level and decreases with height, and in areas where temperature is high the air gets heated and rises. जैसे जैसे गर्मी बढ़ती है वैसे वैसे हीट जो हमारी एयर है वो ऊपर जाती है. This creates a low pressure area, and in areas having lower pressure, lower temperature, the air is cold. और जिन एरियाज में ठंड होती है वहाँ पर एयर क्या होती है? ठंडी होती है. एंड इट देयरफॉर हेवी, इसीलिए वो हेवी होती है. एंड हेवी एयर सिंक्स एंड क्रिएट अ हाई प्रेशर एरिया. Now beta, let's understand the next topic, that is what is wind and what are its different types. So beta, first of all we will be understanding what is wind. So the movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area is called wind. So I'll give you an example. Sometimes when the wind blows gently, you can see it blowing away smoke or fine dust particles along with it. But at times wind can be so strong that it is difficult to walk against it. You must have experienced it when it is not easy to hold an umbrella on a windy day. Now let's understand the major pressure belts and wind system. Beta, wind can be broadly divided into three types. The first is permanent winds. The trade wind, west lines and easter line are the permanent wind. These blow constantly throughout the year in the particular direction. तो जो विंड पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में बहती हैं और पूरे साल बहती हैं उनको हम कहते हैं permanent wind. Now the next type of wind is seasonal wind. These winds change their direction in different seasons. For example, monsoon in India, हम कहते हैं ना कि monsoon की हवाएं चली हैं, तो वो जो wind होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं seasonal wind. Now the next type of wind is local winds. These blow only during a particular period of the day or a year in a small areas. For example, land and sea breeze. Do you recall the hot and dry local wind of northern plains of India? उसको क्या बोलते हैं? लू. जब गर्म हवाएं चलती हैं, जब मम्मा भी आपको बोलती हैं बेटा बाहर मत जाओ, यहाँ आजकल लू चल रही है, तो लू जो है is a type of a local wind. Now let's learn about the rain. Precipitation that comes down to the earth in liquid form is called rain, and you know most of the groundwater comes from rainwater only. And plants help to preserve this water. And beta, on the basis of mechanism, there are three types of rainfall. The first is convectional rainfall, the second is orographic rainfall, and the third is cyclonic rainfall, as you can see in this diagram. Beta, rainfall is very important for the survival of plants and animals. It brings fresh water to the earth's surface. If rainfall is less, droughts can occur. And on the other hand, if it is more, floods can take place. So beta, let's recapitulate what we have learnt in this video. Beta, we have learnt about the composition of the atmosphere, about the structure of the atmosphere, how many layers it has. We have already learnt about the weather and climate and how it is changed due to air pressure, wind and rain.
I hope you all have understood this chapter well. So complete your PDF 5 and see this video one more time. So see you with the next video. Bye.